Hi, this is John Park, PGI Self-Directed, here at Lake Tahoe in Northern California, and it is a beautiful day. Just saw a young lady on a paddleboard wipe out, so I got my enjoyment for the day. So you're not watching this video though to learn about Lake Tahoe or how beautiful it is, etc. But we're going to have a topic today where we're going to be talking about self-directed IRAs, and the topic is, when is an F better than a C or an A? Well, let's all face it, going through elementary school, high school, etc., we know that an F is not what we want to get. In fact, with some of us, we don't even want the C's, and we're always striving for those A's. But today's topic is actually going to explain, as with regard to in the world of self-directed IRAs, why an F might be better than a C or an A. But we have to define what those are. So, what is an A, what is a C, what is an F? An A is going to be an administrator, and we'll get into an explanation of what that means. A C is a custodian, and an F is a facilitator. So, as all of you probably know from doing research online about self-directed IRAs, or any IRAs for that matter, an IRA has to be held by a custodian, and that custodian has to be approved by the IRS. Now, with regard to an administrator and custodian, for this purpose, I'm going to kind of clump them together because they basically do the same thing, and I'll explain the small difference. A self-directed custodian or an administrator is going to be a company that basically not only holds that IRA, but then holds the checkbook, holds the funds, charges you annual fees, and those fees can be dramatically different between companies, but they'll typically be things like transaction fees, account balance fees, account maintenance fees, termination fees. They have a slew of different things. Anytime they send out a check, anytime they do anything with a document, there's typically fees associated with that. So while the first annual fee doesn't seem bad, just remember, those will be consistent annual fees year after year after year after year. Now, with regard to a facilitator is typically going to be a company that is setting up your self-directed IRA so that you have checkbook control of those funds. Typically it's done through an LLC structure where the assets of the IRA get purchased or bought or transferred into the LLC, and you're the manager of your own LLC, and therefore you can make choices on how you wish to invest those funds, and you control the checkbook. No more asking the administrator or the custodian for permission, no longer waiting for them, whether it's for a wire transfer or a check, no longer paying those annual fees. And to kind of give you a general idea, and this can vary dramatically, but the typical administrator custodian fee at the minimum is going to revolve right around that $400 a year basis. It can certainly go up to $500, $600, $700, even over $1,000 depending on your account balance, transactions you execute, etc. A facilitator fee is always going to be more than that annual fee. But here's the premise, is do you want to pay annual fees every single year or pay a one-time fee and be done? So with that, I'm going to close for the day, get to this beautiful lake and enjoy the family. And I hope all is going well with you guys. I'm sure somewhere on the bottom of this video there's contact information for PGI, but I hope this helps explain the difference between administrators, custodians, and facilitators, and why an F, in this case, might be better than an A or a C. Thanks.